Hello, hello. Hi there. Hope you're okay. This is Becky from Whimsy Creations, as you probably gathered from the little thing here. I hope you're all doing okay. If you're not, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this, you can hear me above the matches. Hope this will bring you some joy and some peace and some calm. Always brings me a bit of joy. Life's too short not to do things that bring you joy. Only took me till retirement age to realise that, mind. But the earlier you realise life's too short to bring you joy, then the better, really. I'll put that there to cool and move that out. So, welcome to Whimsy Creations. My name's Becky. Right, I've got a few things to show you today, as well as crafting. We're going to be crafting the big one again today, and I've got a few things to add to that. First of all, I want to show you a couple of things. Firstly, I finished this. This is the ephemera holder to go with the big one. I started it a little while ago. It was based on a tutorial by G. Kerr of Happiness and Crafting, and I've made this ready for the big one. And I filled in all the pockets with ephemera. So whoever gets this lovely journal, whoever buys this lovely journal, will get this ephemera holder with it. And there's loads of bits in here. They can take out, they can tear bits out if they want, and add them to the big one as and when they feel like it. Every pocket's got 2 to 3 items in, and they go with the big one as well, or they can be used independently. So that's to go with it, and that's now finished. All I had to do was put the ephemera in and finish the front. And it's supposed to sit like this, and you're supposed to see all the different layers down the side, which is exactly what it does. So that's done now, which is great. Also, I have finished coffee dyeing these really big A3 sheets. So we're going to be putting a couple of those in this signature as we go. So we've got some extra pages to put in a minute. And also, I made some of these the other night. And the idea was, again, from G. Kerr. She has some lovely ideas. And they aren't going in this journal. I'll hold them up for you. They're little wire flowers. They're absolutely beautiful. I think they've come out lovely. I really do. Just follow G's instructions. I painted, that one happened to be gold wire, and I did a big one, and I did some smaller ones too. And that one's out of a smaller thing. And then these ones I painted just the way G did, with some cream chalk paint. And I think these little ones would look really nice on the top of a tag or something, especially if they were for that style of journal. You know, I might make some plainer ones to go maybe in the big one, because I think as the big one's so large, I think some of these bigger flowers would look good in it. So I'm going to make some more, but I won't colour them maybe, or I might put the centre. I may not make the centres so blingy. You know, these centres are really blingy. That one's not quite so blingy, that one, look. So that could go in that one, I guess, if I wanted to, you know. I thought I had 2 with this centre in, so yeah, that would look quite nice on the top of something. So they're just fun things to make. I only made half a dozen, just experimented, and I was pleased with the way they came out, so I made those as well. And I've been busy the last few days. I haven't done much in the way of filming, but I have made some other stuff. Now, oh, here they are. Here we go. They're in my biscuit tin. Where else would they be? I made those 4 clusters with you, and then I decided, that's my stuff for future ones, to make some more clusters. And I've made some, oops, that needs to go down there, slightly more grungy ones. And this has actually got wood on it, this one, and they've all got buttons on. I think they're pretty. I think they're lovely. They might go with this, actually. Might, whoops, upside down. Nice tall one. That would make a nice, I think I'll leave that one out, actually. Might use that one. Here's a blue one. It's a nice blue one. And again, that one actually goes that way. I had the butterfly going upside down in that one. So I was really pleased with the way these have come out. These are the ones I made with you, but I made these ones with you, but I didn't put the buttons on at the time. So they're the grungier ones. There's a little one. Another one with something on it. I hope you can see them okay. So yeah, I made some more clusters. See if I've got any more that would suit this. There's a green, lovely green one. Pink one. So yeah, I thought they looked nice, a bit more of a neutral one there. I made about 20, I think, altogether. And yeah, I was very happy with them. And most of them are fairly neutral, so they could go on any journal, really. But I think when I made this one, had this one in mind, I had in mind making it a tuck. So that's what we might do with that one. I'll leave that one out. We can always get the others out later. And I've got some paper in here that I cut up, ready to make some more with. So I'll pop that in there. So I've been busy, made them as well. So yeah, been very busy. Not behind the camera, but I have been busy otherwise. So we'll leave him here now that he's dry and everything. And just before we get started on the journal, we will get there. I've got a couple to show you. I normally do this at the end. I thought I'd do it at the beginning this time. Talk about different sizes. Look, we'll do the big one first. This is called Nature's Remedies, and it's what they call a lap book. I don't know if I can get this all on screen, I'm afraid, but I'll give it a go. The cover is full of removable ephemera. This is all removable, even that one. And you open it both ways, and it's huge, huge. You've come out of there. So you've got this here. I know the pictures on Etsy don't envelope. A note for the bookmaker. There's this great big thing that you can write on the other side of. So, and I've sewn around all those, and that goes in this front pocket in there, like that. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can see this. I'll try and pull it along a bit at a time. And a note from the bookmaker on another envelope goes in there. And here's your signature. Now your signature doesn't have a lot in. The centre pages have a bit in, a couple of things in. And then this is another one. And again, these are removable ones. As you can see, they're in on string and they are removable. And the middle bits have got these in. And there's another one, another signature here. Again, with removable, which can come straight out once you've finished it. And put another one in. So it's like a perpetual journal lap book. And that's this one with a couple of things in the middle. And this one. They are supposed to move up and down because they're designed to come out, you see. So you can stagger them as you wish. And again, the middle of that. And this section has got loads of bits and bobs. Loads and loads of stuff in here that can be used. And then I'll move it along here if I can. Then you've got some more here. Then you've got these. Now these are actually open at the moment, but they've been gusseted. So if you want to glue down the sides, you can, and you can keep stuff in them. And you can. I've left these blank for the person who has to put things on. And each front page has pockets of stuff to go in it, you see. So as I say, they're left open for the moment, but very easily glued down the sides, depending on whether you need the gusset or not. At the bottom, there's like, not a gusset, sort of like a spine at the bottom. And there's about 6 or 7 of those as well. And that one's all sighted. Look at how much, there's so much ephemera in this, it's unbelievable. At the back here, there's a removable pad that comes right out. And there's this here, which is full of ephemera. Absolutely chock-a-block full of ephemera. Bits and bobs. And that tucks in this little pocket here. There's another pocket here, there. Tucks in there. And of course, with all my journals, it comes with its own little, oh, and there's stuff on the back as well. There you go. And they're called lap books, I guess, because you need your entire lap to, it's made with, that goes over there. And that goes over there like that. There you go. And there's a few bits on the back as well. As you can see, that's how they're going. Now these can be changed. If you don't like the string, you can change it to elastic, but I liked the string on this occasion. It's made out of 2 Reader's Digest books, and it comes with its own pen holder and more ephemera, loose ephemera to go with it as well. So that's that one, Nature's Remedy. Oh, do you want to know the size? Because it's a big chunky monkey. It really is. It's huge. It's oh, if I put it together properly, it's 7 inches by 9.5 by 3 and a bit. There you go. That's how big it is. So that's that one. And this one won't take much doing, because this baby one here, this is so cute. It's got a little elastic thing which just comes off, but as you see, it doesn't actually need it, but I put it on anyway. It's called Tiny Tags, and it's the tiniest journal I've ever made, and it's 2.5 inches that way. It's 3.5 inches that way. It's got a deceptively big spine though. It's got 1.25 spine, and it's called Tiny Tags because it's just full of tiny little tags, lots of tiny tags. And you can write on the pages. There's writable pages, look, you can write on these, and there's miniature little tags in some of them. But yep, there's as much ephemera in here as you can see. All these are tags. I won't go through the whole thing, but there's writing paper, and there's even miniature belly bands, look, mini belly bands as well. Lots of papers you can write on. There's miniature pockets, small pages, big pages. So yeah, this was just a bit of fun. For a tiny book, it's got a big punch. It's got 4 signatures in it. And it's number 97. It was made in March this year. Requested by someone actually for me to make a miniature one, which I did. Yeah. And I love all these bits sticking out the top. They're so cute, aren't they? So that's that one. That's Tiny Tags. She's in the Etsy shop. And again, on Etsy, you really can't see how tiny she is, but she is mini. She's mini. But she does come with her own little ephemera pack. They all do. And a pen holder. There's a little picture there, some lace and everything, lead lace. So that's her done, or him done. It's just called Tiny Tags, so, you know, either way, whatever floats your boat. So, let's craft, shall we? Let's do some crafting. Now I've finished showing you loads of stuff. Now then, which one were we doing? I think we were still doing the first. Let's get the first signature out. I think we're still doing the first signature. Let me double check. It's been a while since I've had this big one out, so I'm just going to have to whip through and see where we are. If the page I've got out is one that should be in here. Oops. Oh yes. So, there for writing. I've got a page here. Let me just double check the other one, see if we've started this one. No, we haven't started the other one. So we are still working on this one. And I think this was the page that came out of here that I've got here. So we want to put something on there. That's a writing page. So, and we've also got 2 new pages to put in, but I'm not decorating these 2 new pages because they're extra writing. Because there's a lot of ephemera in this. These are just coffee dyed, and I might well cut them down a bit. So let's pop you somewhere where there's a lot going on. Here we go. Let's pop you in there. Look, I think you'll need a bit cutting off here. Let's get the template out, shall we? And then we'll know how much to cut it down by. Here's my template. Quite a bit, but it doesn't matter. These bits won't be wasted. I will still use them. So let's cut this down. I'm just cutting it by hand. Doesn't have to be perfect. None of the book is perfect. We'll keep those for something. Don't ask me what. So let's pop that in. That's a nice coffee dyed pick. Look at those marbly bits, aren't they lovely? Might put it that way round actually. Look at that. I think that's so pretty, that. So let's pop you in there. Just have to rub some of the coffee off. I just use instant coffee, so rub that off there. Pop her in there. It's in there, should I say? And then I guess we could have another one here. Let's see what's over here. Yes, because you've got that little one there. do one more then, and then we'll leave the other two for the other signature. And then both signatures have got 2 each. There we go. All it was actually was an A3 sketch pad. Had 30 sheets in it, and I just literally tore them out and coffee dyed them all. And I've just popped them back inside because it had a very good strong back on the notepad, on the sketch pad. Really good solid back to it, so that keeps them flat and keeps them nice looking. So I've just popped them back in, you know, to keep them safe. There, that's that done. I'll put those two, as you can't see, up there for the other one. I'll put those in before we start decorating that one there. 2 more. So we've almost finished this one, this signature. It's coming on, isn't it? It's quite chunky. I think we've got a couple. Yeah, I like the bit of. It was getting too busy, you know. I wanted some. I was going to do that, but I changed my mind. I decided just to leave some actual writing, a bit more writing in here. Yeah, there wasn't much. So, yeah, that's what I decided. That's writing, that's writing. There's a lot going on in this journal. It's going to be nice when it's finished. So, I've done that one. So I think really I just want to pop something on here, and this signature's finished if I'm correct, because that could be written on. That can. Lots there. I might put some stamping on them, I'll see. In you go. We did a lot of these together, and I did some of them on my own. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So let's just pop one on the front here, and then this one's finished. I think this is probably all we'll get done today. I'll probably just get this one page finished, and then at least that's one signature completely done then, though, isn't it? And we can make it go on the other one. As before, I'll probably do some of the other one off camera as well. Can you see? Yes, I think you can. I'm opening it out flat just to make it easier to work on. Oh, that one went around the corner. I see now. Yeah. Well, we won't do another one of those. Let's find a nice pocket for it. Let me get my big box out and we'll find a nice pocket. It's a little bit rose there. Want something flat because it's writing on the other side, although I am making a writing board for this. You will have to do that one day. I don't know if a lot of you've made writing boards before, but they're good fun to make. Right, there's one of those. Have I done one of those? I don't think I've done one of those, though. I know he's got that on him, but we could do an upper tuck. Put him up there, couldn't we? We could do an upper tuck. We haven't got many in this book, I don't think. Shall we do an up tuck? An up tuck. Yeah, I might do an up tuck up there. And what two? And 2 diddies here. That's nice, isn't it? Right, we'll do that. Right, I've got just about every glue under the sun out because I couldn't get my this to work. So through there, oh, it might do. Oops, it might do now. So anyway, I'm just using it without the top at the moment. So just glue across here. So I've got the art glitter out now. Well, and then I still couldn't get the pin bit to work. You know, this bit, it's very clogged up, I think. I'll have to run it under the hot tap and get it working. Let's pop you under there. Oh, I can get that in there. And I've also got this one out. I've also got this one out, so we'll use this one here. I'd rather use the art glitter once I've got the pin situation sorted, so we'll use it. The only thing, this comes out a bit thicker than the other two, but there we go. Just put a little bit of this on. This is the book binding glue. It was good when the tacky glue came out of here. That was good, but this is a different one. This is Aileen's tacky, and I can't get it to come out of my pot. It must be thicker than the other one I bought. There we go. Pop you in there. Then we'll find some little things to go in, shall we? Excuse me, after all this talking, I need a quick slurp of coffee. So, I hope you're all okay. I've been over to my son's this morning. As I've probably mentioned numerous times, he's getting married in about 4 weeks' time. And I don't have a full-length mirror. I'm really not that bothered what I look like. So, anyway, I thought I'd better make an effort for his wedding. You know, don't think he'd be too chuffed if I turn up my crafting clothes. He may not like that much. Anyway, I had to go and borrow their full-length mirror so I could at least see the length of it on me. And it was a little bit big around the top. So anyway, we've got it sorted. It's a fitted dress, you know. We've got it sorted. And he liked it. He said the colour was nice. So that's that done. Of course, you never just stay and do one thing, do you? You sit talking and what have you. So I'm running a bit behind today, but no, right. What have we? Stop talking for a second and concentrate. See, the mind and the mouth don't go well together. Never have done, really. That fits in there nicely, well, do you? It's going to have to be another thin one. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, while we're here, and then we'll go back and put them in. Let's get a journal card out, shall we? Get a journal card out to go under there. And we've got these nice big ones here, which I haven't used yet. When that's backed, that would slot under there nicely. If I put it the other way round, you could see the flowers. But that would make us. How about this? Ooh, what about this one? Oh, that green's nice with that there, isn't it? That'll tuck under there. I quite like this. I just spotted that would go nicely in the middle, wouldn't it? And we could also have that in the middle if we wanted. No, don't like that one so much. Although I don't like it, I just don't like it in the middle of there. How about, oh, these are all plain. I want something with something on. Let's try these little flowers here. No, wrong purple. Well, I think we'll go with what I chose in the first place then, because I like that. We'll do this then. Put you back in there. Oh dear, there's a lot of you, isn't there? Come on, get you all back up here. I usually do put 2 in, but I'm not sure if I get 2 in these. Oh, I can get 2 in there. That's good. Back them. Back that. Can I get 2 in the top one? Yeah, you thought I'd finished, didn't you? I thought I'd finished faffing. We'll see. I'll back all them. We might need another one for up there. I do like to put 2 if I can in a pocket. I like to give people their money's worth, I do. For sure. Right, let's pop that to one side while I back and do stuff with these. That actually doesn't need backing because I'm going to stick it. It's been coffee dyed, this. I don't know when I coffee dyed that, but hey, maybe I was giving it coffee dyed. I like that just on there like that. So actually I don't need glue for that. I can just use glue stick for that. Get the old glue stick out. This is clean. So yeah, I'm going to have to sort out my own buttonhole though, which it's not quite the middle, but I don't think it matters that much actually. It's not bothering me at all. I'll probably put a label on it anyway. Yes, the buttonhole for, well, not a buttonhole, men have buttonholes, but you know, a corsage thing on my dress. So I can make one of them though. so that's not a problem. I can make one of them. What's this? This is card. Just getting some backing stuff out, that's all. Here we go, got a few backing bits out. Come on, chair, do as you're told, chair. Come forward, that's it. Right, let's pop you on here. Yep, and you fit that. So have any of you got anything fun looking forward to? Like a... Well, I'm actually popping away before the funeral. Before the funeral, that sounds awful. Oh, don't tell him I called it a funeral, whatever you do. Before the wedding. Oh, sorry, that made me laugh. Before the wedding, I'm actually popping away, but you won't notice the change in the videos because I sorry, that just tickled me, the fact that I called his wedding a funeral. So yeah, you won't notice any difference because I schedule them anyway, so and I'll do them before I leave. So I'm going to snicker about that for hours now, you know. Poor lad. He tried his suit on while I was there. Gosh, he does look handsome in it, I have to say. Although I am obviously biased, he's my son, but he did look rather nice in it. It's a paler colour, and so many people in our family have got, when they've got married, in sort of navy or dark grey or something. And then this one is a like dark sand kind of colour. It's a really unusual colour, and it's really nice. I don't think that'll quite fit on. No. Almost. Let me just see. Yeah, I can get that on there. So yeah, he showed me his shirt. He's got to get another shirt to go with it though. The shirt he's got, just, it fits lovely. It just won't quite do up around the neck. You know, you can't quite get it done up. His neck is unusually wide for the rest of his body. He's got a thick neck. Anyway, he did look very charming in it. And I had to do some measuring for him to buy a new shirt. You know, they need various measurements. So I did that with him. Yeah. He only lives about 20 minutes down the road. It's not far, you know. But they've been so busy lately. In fact, I think everything's pretty much done now, but even though they're having a relatively simple wedding, it still seems to be so much to do. The main issue is a lot of people having to come. There's only about 40 people going, but by the exception of possibly me and his best man, most people are having to travel quite a distance. So it's been a case of sorting out accommodation and things like that, you know. Yeah, anyway, something else to look forward to, isn't it? It's nice to have something to look forward to. As I say, I am actually popping away beforehand, off to see my grandchildren, granddaughters, and there's a half term before, sometime in October there is. So I'll go, and she doesn't really need looking after, my eldest one, but it's just nice to, as my son says, just make sure she doesn't burn the house down, Mum. You know, that's about it, really. She's very good. I don't really need to do anything at all, but I think we might go take her swimming. I think it's a bit bored after she's done her homework during the half term. So I will take her swimming and stuff like that. When I had the dog, we'd go for loads of walks, but I mean, we can still walk, but it seems a bit sort of aimless just walking along the road with a teenager, you know. They think, what? Well, she's not quite a teenager yet, but I mean, I'd go to a nature reserve. I'm not sure she'd really appreciate that, really. Only if she could take her phone and look at her phone the whole entire time, you know. You know, that age group. So I'm really there as a phone police, you know, phone guardian. That's my main role. I like seeing her anyway. And then, of course, when the little one gets home from nursery, my new granddaughter, Penelope, she's only 17 months old. And she's, you know that saying? I don't know if you know that saying. It's saying when you say they've been here before. Man, she's definitely been here before. Her comprehension and abilities stagger me. I mean, it's not that long ago I can remember working with toddlers, you know, littlies, but crikey, really. Did I put my corner rounder away? Or did I just move it on this table of stuff? Yes, I did just move it. Yeah, she's coming along leaps and bounds. It was a nice piece of lace there. So that will be nice. I don't see much of her in the evenings though, because she's not long home from nursery when she goes to bed. But I am allowed to go and pick her up early if I want to, you know, which I might do. But I don't do it too often because I don't like to keep her in a routine, you know. Toddlers are best kept in, well, she's still a baby technically, best kept in their routines, really. There we go. Let's tip those in the bin. Do some inking and think about what I'm going to put on them. It's like musical chairs, my desk. Yeah, I moved one thing to get to something else. Should have had a bit of a clear up, shouldn't I, really? Well, actually, I did have a bit of a clear up, believe it or not. I even washed my, cleaned my desk, even. I might put some more bits on that. I do like it, though. If I can't get both of these in the pocket, never mind. It'll be ready for another pocket, won't it? So, I've got, you know, I said to you I wanted to make a dragon journal. Well, I've got a load of papers sorted and a little bit of ephemera, not much. It's all just in a wallet at the moment. I'll sort it nearer there. I'm just getting bits sorted at the moment. I'm not in a position to make it yet, you know. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The more I look at it, and as I'm making it or looking at it, I'm thinking that my son would really like it, but he doesn't journal, and but of course you don't have to journal in order to use it. I don't know. I might end up just sticking it in the shop. I have no idea yet. Oh, God, sorry about that noise. It sent my teeth on edge. Now I'm knocking my washi tape over. I've just ordered a couple more of my washi tape stands. Get back up there. Sorry. There we go. It's back in where it belongs. Do you know, I don't know if it needs one of those with this great big piece here. A butterfly. And a date, maybe. That'll do. Butterfly and a date. That's all that's having. That's you sorted. Let's get you guys sorted. Let's get you little guys sorted out. You're not going to have much on you. Well, you're not having very much at all because you're pretty. Let's put a little something on you, though, to show we care. Oh, look, let's put this Lily on. Let's put you on. There we go. And a butterfly. Have I got any small butterflies? Oh, I've got this plain one. This might look nice. If I can get it out of there. It's a bit big. He's a bit big. I think I might get a smaller one. He's too big. And that. Or we can put a flower on. Pop that on there and... Oh, I like that arrangement. Yeah, I like that. We're just going to do this. Glue. Where's the glue? There we go. We'll go down here. Oh, just blew them off. It comes of sighing, doesn't it? Come back here, butterfly. That's it. don't know why I didn't glue those down. Well, see, this is what happens when I talk. The brain disengages. There we go. There you go, little butterfly. On you go. There we are. Pop this on. That's you done, you done. I like this idea of putting another one on top and then a little number. Oh. These are so tiny. Let's put this number 1 on. Yep, I'll do that. Have I got any more dry places? It's weird, it's straight at the bottom, but not at the top. Never mind, never mind. That one's got one of those on, so let's put this one on. Will you fit on that? Oh no, you're too tall. I could cut a bit off the bottom. We have the same size as that one. Well, let's not bother with that then. Oh, we've got a nice stamp there. That could go on, couldn't it? That nice stamp. What else have I got here? Don't think I've got anything else small enough. Nope, nope, nope. What are these? Oh, I could put something like this on. Only half of one, obviously. And then a couple of tags. Let me ink that up. It's got some white bits that are annoying me. Yeah. We'll glue half of that. I'm going to have to take this page off, I'm afraid. It's a bit gluey. Glue half of that on. You don't have to use all of it. There we are. I like that. Let's ink that up. There we go. And that's too big. Oh, that one will fit nicely. That'll fit nicely up there. Maybe that. Oh, that's nice too. I don't know where this has come from. It's off something. I don't know what. I just kept it. The odd occasion it's useful to have long nails. Although this one I've caught. Right then, let's put you on. 1834, whatever you are. And you on top. So I have to thank you all for watching my videos. I've been looking at the one lady left a lovely comment the other day, which was really nice. And yeah, the views are going up slowly, which is lovely. For a newbie like me, I'm very pleased. Thank you very much. Very grateful for those who watch. I really am. It means so much when you like, you know, and subscribe. It really does. Helps me no end. I'm very grateful. There. Put a little one of these on, and we're done. Yeah. Sorry, I do have to do a bit of inking here and there. Work glue, 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 glue. There we go. I'm quiet now, trying to concentrate. There. Let's see if we can get these in this page then, shall we? Let's pop you guys over there. Push the gluey stuff over there. Right. See what fits where. Now you'll fit up there, and I'm not sure if we only... Yeah, you fit there. That looks like it's clipped on, doesn't it? That's quite cool, that. I quite like that. Oh yeah, he fits there nicely. Now then. I don't know which order you lot came in now, so you're all just going in. Oops. Swap you two over. Pop you in there. That's it. Pop you in there. There. Lovely. That's this one finished, because I'm leaving that for writing. Shall we? Oops. Oh, I wonder how well that's going to stick under there. Now maybe we should make this into... yeah, I'm going to glue down the side, then we'll make it into... a side tuck as well, because I don't think it's going to stay in otherwise. Have to let that dry properly, but yeah. Right, that's him done. I think that's pretty... Where's the rest of the book? Here it is. That's the rest of this one done. So we could... Oh, pick it up. Maybe. Oh, I just dropped some bits out of it. Look at the bits I dropped. Oh, I've just dropped loads. Don't tell me I've just dropped one on the floor. If I have, I'll have to make another one, because I can't get behind that unit. Oh, I don't know where. I think I might have lost one. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. See if I have... Right, we're going to have to get this... There, that's organised, yes. You go in there. This is the downside, of course. Yeah, we lost one of those. I might have to be able to get my tweezers out and pick it out later on. Where have all these come from then? Oh, hang on. Oh, well, I'll find out where they come from as I go through, won't I? Yeah, liking this. There was one in here. Yep, there's one there. Ah, here we go. Look, here they all are. They all came from the same place, pretty much. You went in there. You go in there. You go in there. And you go in there. There we go. So it's only the one bit of paper at the front that's missing. So I'll either find it, either reach it somehow, or I'll make another one. Don't push that in too hard at the moment because of the glue. I might put something in the top of this. I'll put something in the top of that so it's sticking out the top. Oh, I'm having it poking out the top if we've not got something in it. It'll look nice. There we are. Yeah. Happy with this? Right. Yep. So you can go away. What time is it? Gosh, that went quickly. So I can get the other one out. We've done, how much have we done? Sorry if I make you feel sick doing that. Apologies. We've done 40 odd minutes. There's very little point in 45 minutes in starting another one. So there we, oops, you come out of there. I didn't half pull this about, didn't I, when I took it out of there. There we go. You're all right now. All right now. Just got to replace that one bit, but they stayed in there nicely too. Good. Good. Right, one signature finished. In the big one. One is finally done. Excellent. It's getting quite chunky, isn't it? I want it quite chunky, I must admit. That's the look I'm going for, I have to confess. And this is, remember, this is the cover for it, remember. Oh yeah, it's going to be quite, yeah. Obviously we're not going to be using this spine. Great. Right, well, it's a weird sort of hodgepodge of a video today, but had lots to tell you and show you. And I thought we'll finish off with a little bit of crafting as well. And I hope to see you soon. I'm trying to remember what's on my agenda for next, but I can't remember at the moment, so it'll be a surprise. All right, guys, take care. Look after yourselves, all right? Thanks for watching. Bye now.